What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. Partially, it's not a full tutorial. I really want enlighten you upon a free plugin from a company I like. I kind of use them stuff for a while, like from when them never really that good to know when them good. And it's a company named Tone Empire. So, them recently come out with a new EQ. And it's free, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of want to bring it to no attention. It's free until the 1st of May. I'm now going to put a direct link to it in the description. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to the current product on them website so you can go and download it for yourself. As you so now have 21 days, 22 days for download it. You understand what I say? So hopefully enough people see the video and can go get it. I also have a quick little demo setup so I can show you how the plugin operate. Me already have the plugin, but I still I kind of go on a quick walkthrough how to download it and get it set up. It's a VST3 and AAX plugin, no VST2, but that don't really mean nothing. That just means that them have a VST2 version. You still can use it, doesn't it? So I'll jump over to a website named Record, I guess, or Record, however they want pronounce it. Is a play upon the word record. .org. This is a website where me use to get me updates on plugins. If me see a plugin pan sale, you know, cause you know we are 75% criminal, 25% legitimate businessman. Isn't it? So sometimes you might see one thing pan sale and want to buy it. Like this there at $19, but I don't really want it because I already have it. So, you know, sometimes we just buy a plugin even if we already have it, you know, we don't bundle it, just to kind of kick back a little change. But yeah, in a today's case, that's exactly what I go on. We done bundle it already, but now they might get it for free. Cause it just come out, you know, but you know, the links them bust it off and we already have it, but they might give it for free. So I say might as well get it. You see me? So I'm walking through that. So if you go up on Record, like I say, yes, I the place where you can get update on plugin, new software, updates to software, whatever da. So I'll click on Neural and let me say link I got in the description. So click on this. On the page, it I go have a link, right? That's what I say, Tone Empire. You're not going to worry about that. Me, I go give you that the link there. Or also is a AU, so you can get it on Mac if you're on Mac too. Normally at 50 US feet, but until May 1st, it's free. Free. Alright, cool. So I'll click Tone Empire, and this is the link what I got in the description. You see me? So as you can see right here, so free. You gotta press download. It I go bring it to another page where you add it to your cart. You know, we don't have to do too much or nothing else. We'll just press proceed to checkout. Here, you know, if you have an account, you know, already, then, you know, make one. If you don't have one, then you see me just make an account. I see if I already have an account. No, I don't. So we're going to just register up quick and fast. Create a password. Boom. So I'll just make an account really quick and press place order. So now, once I do that, then I'm going to send a download link to your email address. Save password. As I can see, oh, you're not enough to get your email address, I'm going to give you the download immediately. So boom. So I'll just press Windows. Let me say, even though I already have it, I just kind of want to walk on through it if you're not too familiar with the plugin installation process. So click on the installation, and it's pretty much straightforward from that. You see me? You press install, or you can press options for set where you want the VST for install or VST3. This is the default location. If you install it here, so when you scan it in a FL, it automatically go show up. You're not going to have to do no other work. If you want to install it somewhere else, you have to go add the location there to FL Studio. You see me? So just left it as it is, press install it. I go ask you for permission if you're on Windows. Press yes. Boom. You see it has said neural Q is being installed on your computer. I'm not going to just overwrite it just because I mean it's free anyway. Installation complete. Press finish. Boom. We're done with the website. That's it. You have the plugin. So now if you want a demo of the capabilities of the plugin. Let me say, I have a little thing set up in a FL Studio. So I have a vocal track pan 1. We're going to rename that vocal. And I have a guitar track pan 2, so I'll call that guitar. So, for you now, listen to what that sound like.
Let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, 'cause love is vulnerable. that's the only way to show it.
Isn't it? Cool. So now, let me do one quick little thing to the vocal and the guitar. So we'll load up the Pro Cube on each one. And this bank here, what you see me about to use, it'll come out soon. It's free. I just want to get some more presets in there. You see me? It's basically some mixing preset for the Pro Cube for those who use it. So this one on the right is on the guitar. This one is on the vocal. So the first thing we'll do, literally, we're just going to filter out about probably 125-ish, 130. It's a female vocal. We don't need too much low end. And on the guitar, we're going to load a preset and see which one sound good. So we're going to do clarity and body. As I can see, I just two presets in the, but let me say, something I work on. So down the line, I'm going to drop it, isn't it? So clarity and body, we'll load that up. Let's take a listen to the guitar before and after. Solo the guitar for right now. So this is without the preset. That's with the preset. I can just hear the guitar kind of come forward a little bit. As I say, it's just like the name say, clarity and body. Next, we are going to load. While we are use Tone Empire, we'll just use some Tone Empire. Boom. So one of my favorite compressor, the Apto Red. It's basically a LA2A style compressor, optical. We'll just compress the signal or turn on auto makeup gain. So let's just, matter of fact, no, we make up one again. So we'll just compress the signal row on 3 dB or so on the guitar. Add back a little bit of gain to it now. Actually, we'll even turn on the side chain. So you notice how the compressor not really react like that? That's because of the side chain. And I believe is a external side chain, but I not feed nothing to it, so we can bypass it for right now. Let's just continue. Add a little gain back to this. Turn it down. And we'll do a little blend between wet and dry. So we can now compress it a little bit harder. Alright, cool, like that. Next thing we'll do, we'll run it through a chorus pretty fast, nothing too crazy. Preset in here, I love Raven chorus without. With it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to sync it, and we're going to turn on the mix. And then we'll add some reverb to it for kind of. Cool, nice sounding guitar. So move on to the vocal. So let me say, we'll do a quick like high pass filter. We're not going to do too much like correction wise. We'll just compress the vocal a little bit and that's about it. If you do the compression, we're going to use soft tube, Tube-Tech CL1B, MK2 or Mark II. Love this compressor. Love this compressor. So we'll use fixed manual. We'll put the release right which part there. We'll make it attack a little bit faster. Ratio about 2:1, little bit over 2:1 or something like that. And we'll look for about 145 dB.
Let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, 'cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh.
And then because this have a mix knob, we can go crazy with the compression.
If only for a moment.
Add back some gain.
Love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh.
Turn it down.
Let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment.
Without.
Oh. 'Cause Cause love is vulnerable, and that's the
just kind of make it sit down right on top of the vocal. On top of the guitar, you see me? And then lastly, let's introduce the EQ. So Tone Empire. Alright, so when you download it, them are gonna send you a code. I thought there wasn't no code necessary, but them are gonna send you a code. So my apologies for that. Let me say, bandolo the first time around, isn't it? Press OK, thanks for registering. Okay, EQ up now. So now, let's test out the potential. This is based off of 9-man EQ from back in the day. I look on it and the knobs them kind of look familiar. So I'm assuming that matter of fact. I may not just say that. I assume that's why it based off of 9-man EQ from back in the day. So let's look into this now. So first, we don't over-exaggerate. As I say, we have saturation and all of that. So let's over-exaggerate the EQ.
Let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh, let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh, let's take it nice and slow,
reverb.
if only for a moment. Oh, cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh, let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, cause love is vulnerable.
Without?
Let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh,
Wait.
cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh, let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment. Oh, cause love is vulnerable, and that's the only way to show it. Oh, let's take it nice and slow, if only for a moment.
So, my takeaway from the EQ, very good for what I do, is a top. So it's basically a high shelf and a low shelf. I don't read manuals, I just use plugins. You see me I say? So, forget that modern, crispy ear vocal. This is perfect, and can definitely see this as something I use. I have other options as far as EQs what I can use to get the same effect that I probably would have draw for first, such as Ruby from Acoustica, or maybe even the Fab Filter EQ or Fresh Ear, you know, to get that top end boost. But this EQ is free and is well worth it. It's a very, very good EQ for what it do. High shelf, low shelf. I love it. The saturation circuit over here upon the right side is pretty good too. It add a nice little character to the vocals and just kind of gritty up the vocals a little bit. So it passed my test. Well worth the investment if you want to buy it, or if you want to download it for free, like I say, you can get it. Link in the description. Until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Peace.